Hello guys, welcome to Programming Knowledge Hub. This is Vishal again. This is the fifth lecture of the video tutorial series C# tutorials from scratch. In this lecture, we are going to study about the classes in C#. Okay, so in previous lecture we learned about the data types in C#, like what is a data type, the types of data types, and so on. If you haven't seen my previous lecture, I strongly recommend you to watch the fourth lecture of this video tutorial series, the data types in C#. In this lecture, we are going to study about the classes in C#. So, what is a class? A class is like a blueprint. It describes a functionality of a program and the objects contained in it. So, we can also call it as a container. It contains various fields, methods, properties, constructors, event, delegates, etc. As you know, is in object-oriented programming, everything is a class, an object. So we declare the class, we define a class, we define the methods, fields in it, we create object of that class in another class and access its fields and methods. Let's switch back to Visual Studio and understand this practically. So here I have created a console application to show the demo of the class. So as you know, when you create the console application, this is the code that is already present in the class. This is the class name followed by name program, and this is the static void main method. The program execution begins at this method. So let's create another class over here. Let's sign our public class test. So the public is the access modifier of the class. The class is a keyword, and this is the name of the class. So what is a public? Means what is the access modifier? This public access modifier means the class is accessible to every other class in the assembly or inside or in another assembly. The access modifier decides the accessibility level of the class. So if the class accessibility level is public, so this class can be accessed by any class inside the same assembly or from outside the assembly. Okay, so let's declare the method. So first let's declare the field in the class. Let's say int I. As you already know, I is a variable of integer data type. Okay, after the field, let's declare a constructor public test. Okay, so what is a constructor? A constructor, the name of the constructor is same as the class name, and mainly the constructor is called when you create the object of that class. Okay, so right now just understand the constructor is a mostly we use the constructor for initializing the private fields or private methods or any other fields of variables of the class. Okay, so we'll cover about the constructor in upcoming sessions. So let's initialize the declare variable over here, like I is equal to 20. Okay, so this is the constructor. Now let's create the method. Let's create a public method to show. Let's call the method as show to show the value of I with the statement console write line value of, oh sorry, spelling mistake, value of I is I. So this method is also public. It has a public access modifier, so this will be accessible to any class inside or outside the assembly. Okay, now let's create the object of that class. So how the object is created? The name of the class, the object name equals new class name. Using the new keyword, the object of the class is created, and to call the to call the show method of the class, just type test dot show. See, here the method is already there. We just do IntelliSense show that method name because it's a public. Okay, so let's run the application. Let's see what output we get. Ideally, it should be printing the value of I on the console. See, the value of I is 20. So what we have done here, nothing. We just declare the class with the public access modifier and the class keyword. We declare the field, initialized it in the constructor, and we just define the public method which shows us the value of I. Now another important thing to note, the namespace keyword. So what is a namespace? A namespace is nothing but it's a container, but it is a container of classes. So inside the namespace you can declare as many classes as you want. Okay, and that classes are uniquely identifiable by the namespace name. Like this, see, using system. So system is also a namespace. If you hover your mouse over the system, you see that the system is a namespace, and hover your mouse over the console keyword, you can see that the class system.console. It means the console class is present inside the system namespace, and though that class must be public, so we are able to access that class in our in test class because we are using the namespace here. See, to use the namespace, you just have to write the keyword using followed by the namespace followed by semicolon. So you can access all the public classes and their method fields inside the another class. Okay, so this is the demo. How this is the demo how to use the class and how we can declare the class, how we can access its public fields and methods. So regarding access modifiers, we'll be covering those access modifiers in upcoming sessions. Okay, okay guys, if you like this video, please give it a like, comment on this video, share it to your friends, and please subscribe the channel for more C# tutorial videos. I'll be uploading more videos on this C# topics. Okay guys, thank you so much. Take care. Bye bye.